Hello everyone, my name is Ola Zaccheus, and I've told you, I write under the pseudonym Ola Zaccheus. And today we're going to start reading a book I wrote in 2016, The Diversions of Life. So the first thing you're probably thinking about is, where is this book she's reading? Well, the book is here in my iPad. I bought it off Amazon because I realized I needed to do a book reading and I don't have any book with me. So I bought the book off Amazon. So like I told you, my books are available on Amazon and iTunes and other ebook platforms. And if you want a paper copy, I can get it to you. So today we'll be reading this book, The Diversions of Life. And normally I start to read from chapters, but today I'm going to start to read from introduction so that you can get a feel of how this book came about. It's actually very interesting. So I start with the introduction. Life is a journey broken down into series of journeys. When you embark on a journey, what you know is your destination. What you don't know is how the journey will be. Sometimes the journey is smooth, sometimes the journey is difficult. Other times, the journey is a straight course, and oftentimes there are diversions. But note that not only one route takes you to your life's destination. Sometimes the journey you embark upon is planned by you. Sometimes the journey is thrust upon you despite your best plans. This happens because there is an overall supervisor of the journeys of life, and that is God. Joseph was a biblical character that was destined for greatness. Yet, he underwent a crooked journey and several diversions before he arrived at his destination of greatness. Jeremiah 10:23 in the New International Version says, "Lord, I know that people's lives are not their own. It is not for them to direct their steps." On November 4, 2013, I left home at 4 a.m. to embark on a business trip to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. It was raining very heavily, and the journey from my home to Gatwick Airport was very treacherous. But fortunately, I made it to the airport safely. I had left home early for my 7:05 a.m. flight, and I was expecting to get to Gatwick around 4:45 a.m. Yet, I got to the airport quite late, and I had to rely on the goodwill of fellow travelers at the airport security, who allowed me to bypass the queue. I was then able to board the aircraft on time. The aircraft was scheduled to leave Gatwick Airport at 7:05 a.m., but did not leave until 7:55 a.m. Obviously, this was encroaching into my agenda to resume work at 9 a.m. in Amsterdam. But I did my best to be calm despite the delay. The aircraft flew for 2 hours and started the approach to its landing. A few announcements were being made, but I was barely paying any attention until I heard the word Brussels. Apparently, the plane had been diverted to Brussels because of bad weather in Amsterdam. Suffice it to say that in the few times I had flown in an aircraft, no aircraft I had been in had ever been diverted from its course. This was a novel experience for me. Unknown to me, God was going to speak some things to me that will lead to this book. So, the aircraft I was in was diverted to Brussels, and it stayed on the tarmac for several hours whilst it was waiting for the go-ahead to fly to Amsterdam. Inside the aircraft were diverse reactions. Some people griped, some people were joking, some were noisy, some people were stewing inside about the delay. Some passengers were calm. Thank God I was in the latter category. After updating my boss in London about the situation, I sat in the aircraft calmly, refusing to be stressed. Then God started to speak to me about the diversions of life. A diversion is a detour, an unexpected turn, or something unplanned in your journey. A diversion occurs when you veer off your original course and go to another direction. A diversion can come in the form of taking another route, or it may be a complete standstill. For example, when the M25 in the United Kingdom or the Lagos Third Mainland Bridge is completely blocked after an accident or other event. No one likes diversions because of the uncertainty and delay involved. However, a diversion is often necessary so that God's purposes can be established in the life of an individual. Your reaction to the diversions of life depends on who you are. If you are a laid-back person, you will see the diversion as an opportunity to relax. If you have no focus, you may not even know that you have been diverted. If you are focused, intense, and goal-oriented, you will find the diversions of life to be extremely frustrating. If you are a happy-go-lucky person, you are likely to quit, returning to your starting point and not finish the journey. The diversions of life can be temporary or permanent. In a temporary diversion, you will still return to your planned destination. In a permanent diversion, the whole life's journey is irrevocably altered. There is an adage that says, prevention is better than cure. So, in this book, more emphasis will be placed on the reasons for diversions than on the remedies for diversions. Thank you for listening to me today. We'll continue this study, this book some other time. I wish you a Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you. God bless. Bye.